Peace, Plug family. What's going on? What's going on? I am tonight's listening session host, OMNIETC. I'm the etc. And we're here tonight with Dom B.
What's up? What's up?
You know what I'm saying? How you feeling?
I'm doing good, man. Good to be here. Appreciate y'all having me.
Word. Okay, so we got Beats and Brews. I think the concept of this album is ingenious because alcohol and hip hop have always gone together.
Indeed.
You know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
So before we get into the first joint, tell us how you thought of this. Like, how did this come about?
So, a lot of my projects, I end up getting like really deep into the state of them. I usually have like a deeper story behind them, but like this one, it was past you was quarantined, we was trapped in the house. I started drinking more craft beer, and I was like, you know what? Hip hop and beer go together. So it was just like, let me just kind of like do it. It was kind of project to exercise my skills, see what I can do.
Got you. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know about, you know what I'm saying, hip hop with hard liquors like cognac and
Hennessy. They got the hen dog.
You know what I'm saying? The vodka. You know what I'm saying? All these moguls, hip hop moguls got, you know what I'm saying, all of these hard liquors, but you know what I'm saying, Beats and Brews, I don't think I've ever heard of anybody just doing a strictly, you know what I'm saying, beer album.
Yeah, that was my thing too. I always like to take like, I feel like I always like the stuff everybody else doesn't like. You know, beer's not that super popular among people. People complain about the taste, but like I found the art in it. I like the history of beer and everything. I just think it's a special beverage. So. Okay. And the variety of craft beer kind of matches with how hip hop do. You know, beer makers, they just kind of try things out, make new things, and they don't really stick with the formula. Same thing with hip hop. It just kind of branches out. It does its own thing.
All right. Well, let's get into the first one. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into the hip hop.
Okay, I'm a fan. Pull up on a bumper, shawty low, I'm the man. They keepin' tabs on me as if I'm a can. Pulling up and toss it back, still got one in my other hand. Summertime peeking, I be geeking on the patio. Fatty roll, casual clothes, still shut down the fashion show. Masterful, they argue back and forth, I don't go back, I grow. Hit your brew house, hit that back to slapping, I got cash to blow. Young and admirable, who you know with this amount of swag? She thought I was Santa, how I'm in my bag. Thought I was Santana, how I pull the strings. Turn the twist of typical, then get you on the cooler things. They on fishing, I be fueling dreams. I'm pure machine, rep that's literally, keep it clean. Lil, what you mean?
Pull up to the dive, ball like fuck a tag.
Say they doing numbers, I don't trust they mad. Tall, hazy, deeper, and a sexy diva. Back down off my shit and let me cheat my cheaper. Back down off of mine, unless you got my people. Only got time for the true believers. Tall, hazy, deeper, and a sexy diva. Back down off my shit and let me cheat my cheaper. Back down off of mine, unless you got my people. Only got time for the true believers. She say the city boring, it ain't shit to do. Girl, don't be so basic, get creative, make some different moves. Don't wait for the fun, go make the fun. If this sound difficult to you, I scoop your best friend up and take her for a sip of brew. Always been a black sheep, turn a blank slate into a masterpiece. Graphically, live without no limit like a masterpiece. Fitted master sneaks, conquer masterpiece for stash the cash. Y'all be capping like a haberdashery. IPA shawty, turn their heads ahead of the curve. Can I be deterred? No disturbed, that think it's absurd. Now what have we learned? Try to dim the flame and you get burned. From the dirt like worms, keep it G from sperm to the urn. Friends around me drowning in this pool. I don't Dougie, bitch, I'm mobbing on the dance floor. If I'm out, I might just hit the Henny. Otherwise, I'm down in beers by the plenty. Tall, hazy, deeper, and a sexy diva. Back down off my shit and let me cheat my cheaper. Back down off of mine unless you about my people. Only got time for the true believers. Tall, hazy, deeper, and a sexy diva. Back down off my shit and let me cheat my
Word.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
No limit like Master P. Man, listen. You know I'm from New Orleans, right?
Yeah. Oh no, I didn't. I mean,
didn't know
okay,
that?
but yeah, that's what's up.
Bro.
Like, I mean, yeah, that's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? And, okay, so on that one, you was snapping. You was just giving them straight bars. You was in your bag like Santa, like you said. What made you snap like that?
So I'll tell. So the inspiration, that was the first song when I like got the idea to make the EP. That was the first song.
Okay.
It's called Hazy Deeper because I was just now getting into tasting the hazy beers and like I really liked the flavor. But I was like, I was scrolling on Instagram and I saw a brewery out in San Jose called Strike Brewing, and they had posted it. And it was a tall can and it said Hazy Deeper on it, and I was like, that sound crazy. Like I ain't had a double hazy IPA. So I was just kind of inspired by that, and like it was one of those songs. Like usually there's like a story behind it. Like no, I thought of that. The chords popped in my head. I actually sat down and like it was one of the times like I had a beat in my head and it translated into the program the way I wanted to. So I was like, oh, and then like I just kind of wanted it to be on some like having fun. Summer sexy shit. Like that's just how I felt about it. Like, you know, just kind of like, you know, you got a tall fruity beer. It's nice, you know. You just want thick thighs on her. Okay, I'm a fan. Pull up on the bump and shout it low. I'm the man. Just make you feel good. Like simple as that.
Word. And it came together. Listen, man, y'all don't understand how deep it goes with this gentleman right here. Listen, is it true that you produced all your music?
Yes.
Bro. So you made the beats, you engineered it yourself, you recorded yourself, you wrote all the lyrics, and you just packaged it and put it out as a dope concept and a dope project.
Yeah, that's just what I do. Labor love is just
Hats off. I ain't taking mine off.
I appreciate it. You do the same. You do the same with yours too. So like hats off to you. You understand?
No, I understand how difficult that is.
Yeah.
But let's get into, I think,
do you want me to like
2 and 3 on this album were like tough to me to choose which one I like better. But I think Philly is just so smooth. Let's get into that one. I think that one might be my favorite.
Would you want me to jam out with the song, or we just listening?
Yeah, you could jam. Bro, do you?
Okay. I didn't know if we was just like,
you know what I'm saying? We vibing, but
okay.
If you feel like,
I feel it.
Go ahead. Yeah. Let's do the next one.
Unless you got my people, only got time.
Ooh. So smooth.
Vasilios and hot burritos. Still your hot when amigo, baby, a true bandito.
Prefer my surveys of Frio, order my booze in trios. You know how we roll, I got it locked, won't look through the peephole. Dios mio, you might have just seen me in the Leo. I fill my cooler with cultures and share them with the people.
And you can find me on the lawn with a koozie in my palm, going till the day is gone.
Free time, I do it proper when the weather hotter. I'm coming past cheap sunglasses and a pink Miata. Pale ale, salted caramel vodka, that's courtesy of my man Steven. My little secret, couple sips and I go from decent to full heathen. Ain't this what life bout? Gallivanting, hanging out, enjoying what's in front of us. Give thanks and place a doubt. Cheers to those who took their time, mashed on it at the perfect moment, stayed in a good headspace and always held the bar high.
And you can find me at the bar, living like there's no tomorrow, baby, you know who we are. Don't you love it when it all just fall into your palm and line up with the stars? Ice at my fingertips, baby, we just living life, might just do it twice. Stuck with the recipe and not they bad advice. So I get you right.
Red velvet on my birthday. Infatuated with your flavor from the first taste. A cloud burst and I seen your true colors display. You special bae, invite you to my backyard getaway.
Stop and hold that stance.
Let me admire you in them yoga pants. Get it bubbling
Like your favorite soda brand.
Play my cards right, I haven't folded hands. Only move the Yoda man. Come with something new, you know I'm gon' stand. They can't do it like we can. Days glazed in the sun. At night I shine beneath street lamps. What you hollering about? My style tastes like pecans. You know where to find me. I'll be here all weekend. Pockets hungry like hippo steak. Lit like Zippo from the moment that I wake till I lay back on my pillow. I've been on it since the get-go. Move to my own tempo. It feel like a silent disco.
And you can find me at the bar, living like there's no tomorrow, baby. You know who we are.
Don't you love it when it all just falls into your palms and lines up with the stars? Ice at my fingertips. Baby, we just living life, might just do it twice. Stuck with the recipe and not they bad advice. Philly beers and city lights, I get you right.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry, I'm not trying to like overpower the song or whatever, but I'm just kind of vibing along with the little spots. Yeah,
vibe with it, G, vibe with it.
But yeah, the story behind that one is it's called Villy. It's called Villy because it's dedicated to my favorite brewery, Fall City.
Okay.
So shout out Fall City.
Fall City.
One of their beers is called Villy, and so it's just like I kind of sprinkled it with different names of different beers that I like, you know, that I had, and it's just kind of like I could like the goal of the album was to make it just kind of like, you know, I knew like it's a very niche thing that like not a lot of people drink beer, and it's gonna be like, you know, it's like making it very niche, but like I kind of wanted it to be like you, even if you didn't drink beer, you know what I'm saying, you can enjoy the music or understand the feeling that I get when I'm doing it. That's more so what was important. So like, you know, I just kind of wanted it to like translate. I just said, you at your favorite brewery, it's just like an open day, you know what I mean, you at the bar. That's kind of like how I did the hook just kind of on some like singing vibey stuff.
No, I felt it. I felt them guitar strings, you know what I'm saying. With that said, we're gonna take a quick commercial break, and we're gonna get back with more Beats and Brews by Don B, none other. Want your brand or business featured on The Plug? Advertise with us at plugnetworkonline.com. Again, advertise with us at plugnetworkonline.com. We got the eyes that are looking for you. What's going on? Back with OMNIETC. I'm the etc. here on the Plug Network, and we are featuring Beats and Brews by none other than Don B.
What's up? What's up?
Artist, producer, engineer. You know what I'm saying? Extraordinaire, and whatever other title we could throw on. Listen, man. This project is dope, and the reason why I said I didn't know which one I like more, because I think the third one is you and. Formerly known as Pronoun.
Yeah, it's just Furious Floyd.
Man's a monster. And man's a monster. Like yourself. Let's get into it. Let's get straight to it. Let's get straight to it.
We smacking big beers, holding our own truths. Watching for the cops, standing up on our own too. Find me going in like I'm supposed to. No rules at the dive bar with a mean mug and a cold brew. We smacking big beers, holding our own truths. Watching for the cops, standing up on our own too. Find me going in like I'm supposed to.
No rules at the dive bar with a mean mug and a cold brew.
We smacking big beers, call the squad over cause it's a big year. They all keep folding over like pig ears. We been set past the fifth element, this the fifth tier. Told them I was gonna be the coldest to walk this big spear. My team ready, see we leveled up and switched gears. You can't address us even if you knew we lived here. You talk foolishly, I pull up, jumping new streets. Choke this nigga out, then visit my favorite brewery, Divine Order. Somebody hit me with a bomb porter, never know what I got in store, like a blind hoarder. Sipping my Modelo while Trump yell about the border. Notice I ain't wearing a watch, ain't got no time for you. Keg drainer with a flow like a tap spout. Don't do domestics, only crabs till I black out. I used to guzzle 211s like they came with funnels. Till dawn and I never, we smacking big beers.
Watching for the cops, standing up on our own too.
Yeah.
Find me going in like I'm supposed to. No rules at the dive bar with a mean mug and a cold brew. We smacking big beers, holding our own truths. Watching for the cops, standing up on our own too. Find me going in like I'm supposed to. No rules at the dive bar with a mean mug and a cold brew. My mind powerful,
A Smithsonian valuable. Mr. won't be up at the party without a growler for my team wins. We sip suds with the king man. Fuck the gangland, it's off the Ryan Guys penguin. You know what I'm about. Bomb styles with my pinky out. Don't come to the crib if there ain't nothing to drink about. My homie just slipped through with a patch of the loneliest. Nah, I ain't giving you one and nothing, there's only six. My hanging senses pick up blood and fear. Traverse the Sierra Nevada to reach the southern tier. Putting sweet water in my tummy. Sure to keep it 420. Family gatherings, corona by the case. You surely won't go to waste. Playing about the taste. Yeah, we smacking big beers.
Watching for the cops, standing up on our own too. Find me going in like I'm supposed to. No rules
At the dive bar with a mean mug and a
cold brew. We smacking big beers, holding our own truths. Watching for the cops, standing up on our own too. Find me going in like I'm supposed to. No rules at the dive bar with a mean mug
And
and
then
a
Floyd.
cold brew.
I used to steal reserve, high gravity guzzle. Nowadays a brother, just a smidgen more culture. North Coast old stock, a couple years former. Chased with toasted lager and a black boss porter, yeah. Word to Dave's cold beer and soda. I'm trying to get that Trogs Nugget Nectar special ordered. A little Bourbon County Goose Island set the bounty. My tab fully paid, hit you back when I'm in town and shit. Right now I'm on that Samuel Smith chocolate stout. We keeping it organic, bitch. But for purity, I'd rather they just canned it then. Oscar Blues 1050 got me rambling, ayy. And I still pop a cold one again. I'm a rare breed, Trappist Rochefort, number 10 in a gold lace chalice. Straight from the tap, like my paper so long that I don't pay taxes, bitch.
We smacking big beers, holding our own truths.
Yeah.
Watching for the cops, standing up
Yeah, you
on our
want
own
that.
too. Find me going in like I'm supposed to. No rules at the dive bar with a mean.
Yeah.
Bruh. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my god, that was
Yeah, I like
was
that
funny
one.
at the end that your man said right there. My paper so long, like I don't even pay taxes.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's when you
Shout
made
out
it.
Furious Floyd.
That's when you made it. But you know what I'm saying? Woo boy. Okay, so how did that monstrosity come together?
So, quick overview. I tried to make. I was making an EP a few years ago. I was gonna call it the Iron Do-Rag, and I was just kind of like tired on EP, so I kind of like broke it down into tracks. That's like the oldest track on there. It's like 2-3 years old.
Hold
But
on,
like,
hold on. You said Iron Do-Rag?
yeah.
I still want that one.
I'll think about it like I like the title, so I probably
Yeah.
shouldn't have gave all the fire out, but like you know what I'm saying. But yeah, I was one of the tracks on there that was kind of like yeah. So I had that one sitting. We sat it for like it was just like it just sat like sometimes some songs just sit, and then I was like, you know what, like this is perfect opportunity. It lined up. You know, it was kind of an ode to all the beers that like kind of like got me into craft beer or like staple ones that I would always sip, and it was just kind of old. Like mostly everything on the tape is centered around highlighting like local stuff that I had, but this is more like spread out and more, I guess, like global or more like worldly with the beers. And then I got Floyd on there because he used to work at a beer place. He has a beer history. He's one of the dudes that actually kind of got me into drinking craft beer in like in that area. So like so the funny thing is like he spit all those beers in the verse and I knew some of them sorta, but like once he spit the verse I was like, dang bro, I gotta step my game up. Like he knows
For
a little
real,
something. So like I ended up trying like most of all the beers in Floyd's verse, like you know,
Bruh.
throughout. But like yeah, it was kind of like some fun, you know, some grimy stuff. Shout out to Sergio's World Beers downtown.
Absolutely. Let me tell you something. The only beer I knew was Corona.
Hey, see that's why I said it because it's like all beers count. You know what I'm saying?
That's the only beer that I drank out of everything that y'all were talking about. Corona. That's it. That's all I know. So I appreciate, and this is what hip hop is for. It's to put you up on game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
A lot
I learned a lot of
people don't
things
know
through
that
rap.
hip hop starts with the hip. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be knowledge. Now, I don't know if making all of us alcoholics in the process is supposed to be.
Yeah, you know what I'm
supposed to
saying?
transpire. But
Pace
I do
yourself. Moderation
appreciate-
is key.
Absolutely.
Moderation
Drink
is
responsibly. You know what I'm saying? Drink responsibly out there. But, you know what I'm saying? I want to try a few. You know what I'm saying? I want to try a few beers. I want to try a few different beers. Because I usually drink, you know what I'm saying, I'm Douce or Hennessy or Cognac. But when I do drink, I drink Corona. I've had it with and without lime. I prefer with the lime.
Hey, Corona never fails. Never fails.
Never disappointed.
Never fails.
I've had Corona, Modelo,
Never fails as well.
Stella Artois.
Never fails.
Yeah. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying?
The imports don't fail. You know what I'm
Word.
saying? I don't know about the domestics. We don't.
Have you ever
Yes.
had Blue Moon?
I rocks with Blue Moon.
I don't.
rocks with
I
Blue
just
Moon.
want.
You don't like Blue Moon?
I
Hey, you
don't.
gotta. I used to go to Chili's and get the big burger, and then I had to bring me out the big beer with the frosted glass, and they had the big orange slice on there.
Okay.
Every time you gotta have it with the orange. That's what
Yeah,
that might
that's
be.
it. Okay.
might be
With
it.
the orange.
Orange slice. You gotta get the big orange slice on the
Okay,
side.
It's probably better.
Yeah.
Because I just had the Blue Moon, and to me, it tastes like the side, like the skin of an orange, and I'm like, that's not for me.
Oh, I understand.
You know what I'm
Understandable. You might have had the wheat Blue Moon.
Probably.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What's next?
Let's
What's
see.
the next-
It
what's
should
the
be
next
IPA.
track?
IPA Shorty, I think.
IPA Shorty.
Yeah, IPA Shorty.
IPA Shorty. Let's get into. Hold on, DJ. Do we have time? Do we have time to get into it? Okay. We'll get into it and probably come back with the explanation after
Bet.
on how we gotta do it. Let's get into it. We want to keep the show flowing for everybody at home.
Hey, pass me a talk can off the fridge over. Straight right there, yeah. You know how I get down, bro. Oh, you know what time it is. You know what we do like this hour top outfit. Off the lid outfit. What up? Hey, what up? In the air. Cups up, put your cups up, bro. Cans in the air, too. Bottles in the air. You know what we doing. Went to private school, so I know about suburbia. But I grew up with niggas down the street might try and murder ya. I'm so blessed I made it. Thank the heavens I might be their favorite. I sip different flavors, then go crazy. Treat the Ville like Vegas. I saw niggas slizzer staggering off of that brown bag. I pray to the Lord, I save myself if I'm that down bad. I turn 21, start getting twisted off them 211s. Now I'm down in hazies in mid-seconds like it's my profession. Wouldn't stay contained. Treat hood niggas and hips is the same. Too much in my brain, filled with mystery like David Blaine. I ain't in no gang, but round here it's best to keep a toolie. One night on the city could quickly turn to an action movie. Miss me with that daddy, yo. I'm out on the patio or someplace where you cannot go. This pint tastes like a batch of gold. Game tight, swagger cold, baked like casserole. Shorty, get your mind right, then get with me after the show. IPA, shorty, tell me what's the word. Find me at the dive bar, catch a swerve. Hear what I prefer, never trust a herd. Party till it hurts, sip until I slur. IPA, shorty, tell me what's the groove. If I'm in the mood, I might bust a move. Probably at the function off a couple brews. Live it to the limit, you know how I do. Okay, I'm a tad weird. Fridge full of crap beer, we don't have fast here. Rockstar tendencies might end up in a Hall of Fame. Outfit legit, cold drip like autumn rain. Pour favor, bonjour, you mind pouring more for me? Hold a higher standard so your ceiling like the floor to me. Yeah, she the trends and it come off like a bore to me. Shawty say I'm dope, I told her I know that's what I'm going to be. Sud sipping, can't question, never spoke a bland rhyme. Gave her sips of sunstreak and now she showing tan lines. String together good luck, play it like a power chord. Ride at the atrium, I might just blow their power source. Sipping on space grass, looking like I love life. Bright green kush, the only time I want my Bud Light. Double fisting until I get tunnel vision. Keep a designated driver and an owl for the ones who does it different. IPA, shawty, tell me what's the word. Find me at the dive bar, catching swerves. Did what I prefer, never trust a herd. Party till it hurts, sip until I slur. IPA.
Yeah.
Woo. All right, we're going to come back for the explanation behind that track. That sounds like a night on the town.
Yeah, a little something.
Okay. We're going to come back with the explanation. After the break, we're going to pay these bills. But we're going to come back with the listening session featuring Don B, Beats and Brews here on the Plug Network. Stay plugged in. Want your brand or business featured on the Plug? Advertise with us at plugnetworkonline.com. Again, advertise with us at plugnetworkonline.com. We got the eyes that are looking for you. All right, we back with the Plug listening session. It's the man OMNIETC. I'm the etc., but I'm not important, folks. What is important, Beats and Brews by Don B. We just heard IPA Shawty. Sound like a night on the town, man. What was happening on that record?
I just needed something to knock to, something to swag on them with. So that was basically it. Like, I was just kind of like, it's kind of like you said, it's just like them nights when, like, you know what I'm saying, your pockets is full, you just hit the dive bar, it's summer, and then I'm just smashing beers back, smashing beers back with the crew, flexing a little bit.
So smashing beers, how many beers can you drink in a sitting?
Oh man, it just depends. It depends on the mood. I call my alias. My stage name Don Me. My alias is Triple B. It stands for Bad Boy Bets, which is my last name. So I usually end up with the 3 beers. I like to if I ain't trying to turn up, I just stop at 3 beers. I get to my 3, but like. We can go. We can if the night's good. You know what I'm saying? If it's more of a social thing. If we out with a lot of people and I see some homies, it's like if I'm out at the bar, it usually happens like this. I'll be like, I'm stepping out for 2, and then I'll see the people. I'll see the homies. I'll just see it. Like every time you see somebody else, it's like, hey, I'm about to go buy another one. So and then I'm out like this.
That's why we always
Jamming.
got to show up at the function at the same time, people, because I can't drink with you and turn around and drink with them and then turn around and drink with them. Bro, it's going to turn into a night.
Hey, I will be. Yeah, I done been out there. I'd have been. Hey, I'm about to just swing by the bar real quick. Next thing you know, it is 4 a.m. It is 4 a.m. and they talking about last call. But yeah, that's what that song is basically.
Okay. Quick question, since it's Beats and Brews, what is your favorite, like, all-time favorite beer?
All-time favorite beer so far it is Against the Grain's Bo and Luke.
Bo and Luke.
Oh
Check
man,
that out.
it's a smoked bourbon barrel porter. Like
Smoked beer?
yeah, it's smoked. Like the bourbon barrel is smoked, and then they like put the beer in the bourbon barrel, and then oh man, the flavors.
Where can I get this at? 'Cause it
Against
sounds
the-
interesting. I want
Shout out Against the Grain. You can get it downtown. They brew house is attached to the Slugger Museum. You know.
Got you.
Shout
Okay.
out, River Bats. It's the OG logo. I got the colors. You know what I mean.
Keeping it very Louisville.
It's
Very
real hours.
For you, my G. All right. Well, let's roll into the next joint. What we got?
This last one's called Ale Trail. And it's
Ale
yeah.
Trail?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just something. Yeah, we'll just listen to this.
Any given Saturday, you see weed lit. Slip by spot, you ain't seen my little secret. Good beer makes good neighbors, that's a fact. So I taste the latest batch, pre-gaming for the match. Shakespeare in the park, 6-pack soliloquies. Play me like an actor in this in the scene. Ain't it just peachy when good weather stay? Pour a song for my hood and the things we don't say. Looking for me, you can find me down in 1020. Spending all my money, stunting on them if the weather's sunny. Damn, I'm so Lou West to be exact. Feels good to be black, I sip the port of the match. If the spot vibing, you can find me in the back. Taking snaps for untapped if every sip slap. Came for more, had them open up the double doors. Damn, hit the nail on the head, have another pour. Know I'm never wanna stay the same. Why do what they do when you can go against the grain? Big brain, still politicking while the herb burn. Smack 2 pints, going back for a third turn. Can't kill a can't crush it, where you chillin' at? Wherever it's mellow when they serving watermelon crack. Tell the brewmaster not to change nada, especially when it tastes like pina colada. L's at Akasha, give me what you got. Ran through every spot just to say that I did it. Took a flight, then sipped it. Took a flight after I had twisted it. I took a flight out to sip some different shit. Wherever they got good beer, I be visiting. All you gotta do is bring friends and we can get it in. Sipping on that haze till I see clearer. How do I appear to ya? Man, myth or chimera.
Man.
Yeah.
Bruh.
I forgot. I don't listen. I know it's weird. I don't listen to my own stuff. So like, it's nice to go back and listen and be like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I feel you on
some
that.
of them you did. It feels good to do exactly what you want.
Exactly. I feel you on that, bro. Okay, so who was on the saxophone?
That's
Bill
my
Clinton?
homie. That's my homie. So I got my band Don B and the Earth Tones.
Okay.
I don't know if y'all can look that up. Don B and the Earth Tones. We have an EP called Don B and the Earth Tones.
Okay.
2 guys I met, and one does drums and one plays sax, guitar, bass. So I had him come over and play the sax on there because he plays sax for some music on our AP, and I was just like, I didn't really want to do the reason I didn't want to do a hook. So this one I can kind of explain. It has a little bit more in-depth story behind it. So Louisville, there's a Louisville Ale Trail like a company, like a business, and they have books, and they have you go around and you stamp your passport of all the breweries. So like I
Okay.
did that. I filled the brewery up, and in doing that, it was kind of like a journey because like it was nice to go and be in these different spaces like that I didn't know was in my own city, or new stuff that I had never been to. So like the first verse is kind of dedicated to like the two breweries that I went to, and I was just surprised by their aura. One was the Old Louisville Brew Company, and it was like it's right there in Old Louisville. I never knew, like it was just there. So like it's crazy because you go in there and it's like an old Louisville. Like I don't know if you've been in an old Louisville house, or anybody who has been. Like it's like that, but a brewery. And it blew my mind because like everything's still kind of like original and everything, and it was just such a warm vibe. And the music they were playing kind of sounded like the beat I made.
Yeah.
So like I kind of like was like that was kind of like an ode to that. That's what kind of like got me into the song. I talked about 1020. I went down to 1020, and I was surprised it was so clean and modern. It was fun. And then the whole rest of the verses, I just kind of shouted out different like there were different breweries names in there, like Chimera. I called out the Third Turn, and I try to do it like sly, so I'm not just like hey, go here and this. But it was just kind of like an ode to that, and yeah. So like I didn't really think it needed a hook. I just kind of wanted it to be like send you off.
No, let me tell you something.
We good vibes.
What I really appreciated about it was that you let it ride. Like your man was going off, doing his thing. What did you say his name was?
His name was Brian. Brian Sheridan.
Brian. Brian, shout out to you, brother. Like you were doing your thing with the saxophone.
Yeah.
It was a saxophone, right?
It was a saxophone.
Okay, I thought so.
That dude's he's a wizard.
Bruh. He was going off. And it kind of switched up from chorus to chorus. Like from hook to hook, it kind of switched up a little bit. It wasn't exactly the same.
No. Yeah, I kind of wanted it to be different. Just because, like, I just wanted you to really, like, feel. Because, like, the idea was I was going to make 6 tracks for a 6-pack of beer. But the last track wasn't going as plain. I started making, I just couldn't get it to the right, like, thing I wanted. It was going to be called growlers for, like the big beer growlers. Like, when you order a bigger beer, it's a growler. So, like, I was gonna do that, so like it was kind of intended for you to sip a beer along with each track, but like by the time you get to like the 5th track, you're just vibing out, you're just listening to the other sax.
Absolutely, bro, and that would have been done for it to be a 6-pack of beer. That would have been so dope. Yeah, but this is the thing, like the way that you ended it with that, it was so smooth.
Yeah.
I really I love the saxophone, and definitely it did not give me commercial vibes when you were shouting out all the, you know what I'm saying? It didn't seem like a commercial.
Yeah.
It just seemed like you were enjoying being at these establishments, and the fact that even with the story now, like I could pretty much see what you were talking about in your explanation, like it just being an old Louisville house. They have creaky floors in it.
Creaky floors. They had. Oh man, I'm telling you, like I was sitting there. I was with my girl, and I was just like this the whole. My mouth was dropped the whole time because I was like, yo. I just remember like being in that environment. I used to like party at old Louisville houses, and I had friends that lived over there, and just like too many good times. And now I'm like in a brewery in an old Louisville house. Like it was mind blowing.
Fire.
Love my city.
And that's the thing. Like it's experiences. Yeah. Like you captured that experience and put it in audio form and just gave it to the world to share with all of us, bro. Yeah. I appreciate it. It was a great piece of music. Like I like I said at the top of the hour, I like the fact that you did it. It's just not normal to see beer in hip hop because people want to be flashy. They want to talk about high shelf, high prices, and all of this. But it's just real down to earth. Anybody can enjoy it. And I think the marketing on this has got to be crazy because you say a lot of people drink hard liquor. Man, I know so many people that just drink beer. Yeah. Don't even fool with hard liquor. You know what I'm saying? So like, I think this one is going to take you far. It's going to catch a lot of ears. You know what I'm saying? Keep pushing this one. I know you creating more because that's what we do as artists. We just
keep going. But yeah, this is This is gonna be a thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Shout out all beer drinkers.
Before we go, that was the last of it. Tell them where they can find you, man. I mean, we've had it on the screen, but tell them where they can find you.
You can find me at donbmusic.com. I am Dirty Don B on all social platforms. I stream. I am the Bully Man on Twitch if you want to come watch me play games. But shout out Plug Network. Shout out Creative Native Records. BeCreative.com. That's BKR8V.com. Go ahead and check that out. That's where Beats and Brews is. But yeah, I'm streaming. Type my name in.
Word. And there you have it, folks. Beats and Brews by Don B. Appreciate you coming by, my
Hey, oh, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you having me. Definitely.
On the Plug Network, this is one I really, you know what I'm saying? Not because I'm on the camera, but I really like this. You know what I'm saying? Beats and Brews on the Plug Network. Stay plugged in. Till the next session. Want your brand or business featured on the Plug? Advertise with us at plugnetworkonline.com. Again, advertise with us at plugnetworkonline.com. We got the eyes that are looking for you.